To assemble these, I'm going to take the bottom pieces and I have them pushed upward, so they're concave, convex, depending on how you look at them, so that the cup will sit on like this and the foot will actually push upward into the cup space. So I'm going to place them on these bisque molds, and that's how I'm going to assemble the cup body together. So what I'm going to do right now is just a quick little score along the edges, but I want to make sure, because this, one of the most important bonds in a utilitarian object, is to the foot. And I am going to score the connection point as well on the cup body. And now, water for slip. Just work it around to make it a nice slip. To pick up, I'm going to lift the edge of the canvas so I can get my finger underneath, and I'm going to lift the slab. You can see the texture that was left behind from the fabric as well. I will add slip to the sides as well, because I'm going to actually form the cup on top of the foot. And when I pick up the slab, I'm going to use a very light touch. Instead of grabbing firmly with my fingertips, I'm going to distribute the weight of the slab on the palm of my hand. So I'll just use my fingertips to raise the slab and then rest it on my palm, and then lift up and have the slab meet itself. If my fingertips get wet, I rub my fingers together to distribute the moisture so that those wet fingerprints don't end up on my clay. I'm going to now set the slab onto the foot so it has a place to rest, and work the seam together. Make sure that I don't have any excess moisture on my hands. And now I'm going to work at the seam from the top all the way down with very controlled pressure, making certain to not add moisture to the clay. Now, if I had a nice level lip on the cup, it'd be easier to set it upside down. Because I have a scalloped lip, it is a little bit different, but it's not very dramatic, so I can turn it upside down. And I can see what I'm doing from the underside. Now, before I go much further on this, after the cup is secure, that it is closed and together, I will assemble the second. But I will place the cup back on the bisque mold so that it will keep the foot. And now I'll assemble the second. Always touch with a light touch. Lift the edge, support with the broad side of my hand, and curl the slab. Have the ends meet. If there's moisture on my hands, rub it together. So I'm looking at my seam, and when I see puckers, I just very lightly tap it down. But because my touch is so light, I'm not denting the clay, I'm not making any unwanted marks. And after both are assembled, I'm ready for altering the form to make it something unique to my aesthetic and style.